AvaRoads. This place used to be so good and pretty balanced. It had some minor flaws, but overall was a good place to look for PvP and PvE encounters. It had gathering, raid, group and solo chests, any type of dungeons, transporting, small scale and solo PvP. It had an idea behind road names that was fun to explore and research. But then,
Beyond the Veil.
Beyond the Veil came. It was advertised as complete rehaul, rework, fix, buff, remaster, everything any road player wanted. I myself saw the upgrading over time and expected double difficulty and double the rewards. Let's see what kind of reworks was presented back then. Balancing around small to medium groups, more objectives, special raid zones, headquarters hideouts, logging out ban. It all sounds great, but it is not the whole list, is it? Now, let me tell you what other things were changed. Removal of static solo dungeons, solo chests, static group dungeons, increased respawn timers on chests, buggy as hell bosses and mobs. We're not talking about the rewards yet. The base rewards from Beyond the Veil were actually pretty good. Look at the spreadsheet. It shows the difference between old and new loot. Notice, once the chest upgrades to Orange Boss, the loot value on the chest is actually more than it used to be. So, sounds like a good change, right? Well, no. The problem was respawn timers. It took yellow chests around 3 hours to respawn, and then it could upgrade every 30 to 90 minutes with 10% chance. It means it took the chest around 10 hours to upgrade in average. Don't forget, this chest could be done by anyone back then, even solo. And this was the main reason the update failed. You either had no chest with drones, or only a yellow one that offered no rewards. I mentioned removal of static group dungeons. Well, they wasn't removed, but the bonus of the AvaRoads did. So these were normal dungeons like an open world. So literally no one did it. Developers saw their mistakes, and later on patch 1 they reverted group dungeon bonuses and did some tweaks to mobs, but chests had the same problem with respawn and upgrade timers. On patch 3 the roles were changed again. This time developers returned solo chests and lowered respawn timers as well as reroll timers, and increased roll chance itself. But the patch came with major downside, the loot nerf. And it wasn't just a minor nerf, it was 50% decrease in loot on every road chest except green, which had just minus 10%. Nice job. From my perspective, players had the most fun during this patch, but it was flawed. The reason was the mobs on the camps. They were maxed out all the time. The moment camp spawned, mobs were maxed. The only one exception is this mob right here on tier 8 camp. The one and only mob that did upgrade was the chest, but the patch had some other silly stuff like difficulty increase on yellow and blue chests. Imagine the difficulty was increased, but the rewards were decreased. Time has passed, and the last known patch has arrived. The Beyond the Veil 8. Devs wanted to fix bugs, but with bug fix, the roads were killed. I'm talking about mobs upgrade. Now, when the chests respawn, all mobs appear on lowest level. Okay, it is fine. But now look at the chance and timers for the chests to upgrade. Just look at them. This is insane. Who came up with it? On the paper, it may look good, but in reality, chests are being cleared non-stop, so they simply have no time to upgrade. Same problem on blue chests. In fact, it is even worse, because blue takes the longest to respawn and upgrade. As for yellows, they respawn faster. No wonder I encounter more legendary yellow chests than any other in the game, because these are the only chests you can't clear solo. Well, on any build. The overall update since the beginning is flawed. The mobs are bugged, the chests offer no reward and take forever to spawn and upgrade, some of the actually popular content previously existed was removed. What was the reasoning behind all these changes? Was it too good? Look at the static dungeons in the open world. The chests take like a few minutes to clear and they offer 5 times more rewards than any other chest in AvaRoads. No one wants to waste an hour just to get a few thousand silver. For me, this update was a complete disaster, and still is. Thanks for watching.